Alright, welcome back to Super Ultra Budget Magic Online. I'm playing another new deck. This is BudgeTron for Modern. Basically, all of the best budget-friendly options from Tron. The big splurge for this deck was the Eldrazi Temple. That makes up nearly half the budget. The deck probably run you about 20 bucks. This is a keepable hand. So we will go ahead and let our opponent know exactly what we're up to. Hers is mine, and pass turn. This card kind of draws on Eldrazi Tron a good bit. It also draws on pass turn there. It also draws on regular green Tron, blue Tron, and some of the other big mana decks out of Legacy. Stuff like Eldrazi Post that has spirit guides to cheat out stuff that's going to tax your opponent. I'm playing Jeskai something, and so I assume they're trying to counter some of my stuff. I'm actually going to hold off on casting my Reality Smasher until I can afford to pay at least a little bit of tax if they aren't leaving up mana for counter spells. But the real stuff that you want to be cheating out with the Simian Spirit Guide is stuff like the Thorn of Amethyst and the Golem. I had intended to put in actually some precursor golems in the sideboard, which I forgot about. So now we've got Eldrazi Temple. Go ahead and tap this for 2 mana. Cast a Reality Smasher. We'll see if counter. Oh, how about that? Did not think that would stick. Maybe they'll. Oh, that works. I do have some wastes in my main deck. I forget how many I put in there, but we'll find out soon. Just 2. Good enough for right now, anyways. So I've already got 6 mana out for the Conduit of Ruin. We'll see if that one's going to stick. Nice. Very nice. So we'll go ahead and tap waste for the expedition map. 2 and sack it. Do I want to... 2, 1, 2. There's a tower for 3. A power plant that is 7, which is enough for Conduit of Ruin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. 1, on the top of the stack. They've got plains, they've got islands, they've got mountains. So I want to try to blow up my opponent's lands with a Sundering Titan. They would just kill a Platinum Angel, so that's useless against them probably. And the Void Winnower could also be good, but I'm going to try the Sundering Titan and see how that does. We'll go ahead and let that last mana empty out of our mana pool. Okay. What about my ability for this? Did it not let me do that? It did do that. I remember doing that now. Okay. I do have it the second waste. As extant as Path to Exile is in the format, it makes me wonder if I want a third or even a fourth waste in this. You can go ahead and dump that. I do have 4 Seagate Wreckage right in the main. And those are to keep my hand full. And Spirit Guide is to keep it empty. How much have I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I can do both. So there's 3 mana. Sure, I'm doing it all in the main phase anyways. Expedition map. 1. And activate it. 2. We want a tower. 6 left. 9 and 10 for Kozilek. I wanted to dump the Swimming Spirit Guides before doing it, but oh well. Probably use those to cast other stuff. Non-creature spells, the Thorn of Amethyst looks great against this deck. And I do have Seagate Wreckage now, which is excellent. This is colorless for Thorn of Amethyst. To tax my opponent. The Lodestone Golem should be effective with my opponent as well. Cast instants and activate abilities. Alright, what has he done? All of it. Secure the waste where X is 4. Okay. That's an instant. Did not expect to see that against the Jeskai deck. Makes me wonder what my opponent's up to. Remember, I actually not positive to counter that if it would be 1 mana or 5 mana. This might tell me. Choose target spell. It says... No, I don't think it's going to let me do it. I thought it would tell me how much it's going to cost, whether it would be 1 or 5. Cast instance, activate abilities, that's fine. Awesome. So here is a power plant. And let's go ahead with my lodestone golem. It's going to make my opponent's stuff probably all more expensive and a decent bit of mine more expensive, but I've got plenty of mana. So let's go ahead. It's a trampler, so they're just going to jump block me. That's fine. I assume they're doing 2 in case I was going to do something to one of them. I don't know. Now where they don't have 3 available to block the lodestone golem with, which is fine. Mr. Snaps, cast instance and activate abilities. Yeah, alright. So Snaps will stay. Cast with flashback. Let's see if I can counter. Alright, I didn't have anything that was the right converted mana. I was hoping it would specify. Pretty sure I don't have any more wastes to grab. No basic lands, and it does tell me that. That's fine. Field of Ruin. Tower. Waste. Golem. Attack. He's still blocking it. That's fine. That's 3 to cast anything. Moonstone Golem. Right. Sphinx's Revelation for 2 cards. That's great. That's pretty funny. Combat. No, I don't have any basics. So we'll let that go. I've got a Smasher. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead with this. Let's go ahead with this. And this is 3. This one is going to exile. This one is going to exile. You might ask why I'm bothering with that. It's so that I can use the Seagate Wreckage's ability. Which requires that I have an empty hand, if I remember correctly. And I've got so much mana that I might be able to do that multiple times each turn. Cryptic. Okay, my opponent's countering the Smasher and drawing a card. I do get to activate this. Why do I have to specify which 3 I'm using here? It's silly. Awesome. Smasher again. This one sticks. And might as well swing. That's fine. My turns go a little faster when I don't have interaction to worry about trying to use. Like when I've got the Kozilek out there. Oh, he didn't want to deal with 2 spells per turn. No cards. Okay, to continue. There's another Ghost Quarter. Let's see if I get a chance to swing with my Smasher. Which is that? 9, 13, 17, 19, 23. 23 mana that I can use per turn. It's pretty nutty. Combat. Got a filigree familiar. That'll cost me a tap of 1 tower. Right, it's got summoning sickness. Let's see if my opponent wants to walk that line with 1 life to live. Three. How many of those did he do? Oh, he was at 6, and that takes me. Okay, never mind. He must be flashing in something to deal more damage. At instant speed. Among 33 cards, I've got 3 more Seagate Wreckages. Oh, sweet. Oh, and I've got a sweet little baby to put it on, too. Alright, this is non-creature, so a tower and a mine for Helm of the Host. It sticks. How about that? Target creature you control. This one, obviously. 5 more. I apparently have to specify which 5 I'm using, because I tapped 5. Cast spells, activate abilities. Okay, so I think I just keep and I'll attack with both, because why not? Those are some great creatures to the top of the host. Beginning of combat step. Expedition map. Let's go get alright. And the one that was already used was that 2. I want to get land. I want a Seagate Wreckage rather than more mana. I want to draw cards. There's that. Go ahead and activate it. Versus Tower is just the right amount. And apparently I have to specify which 3 mana I want to use. Awesome. Matter Reshaper. Can't complain about that either. That might be even better to copy than Filigree Familiar. So, well, but I can't. Can I attack with it? I think it's to attack with the copy. So I want to put it on this one. And that costs me 1, 2, 5. Alright. We'll go to combat. Yes. The attackers. Can I afford to cast it? I already spent a lot of mana this turn. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it costs 9 because of the so I'll just re-equip a Filigree Familiar. Cast instance and activate abilities. Here, another matter shape. Alright, that's 3 there. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 left, and I think it costs 5 to equip it, but I'm going to go ahead. This is for 2 mana here. Huh. Alright. Yeah, I wasn't like that. Kind of annoying that it made me go through that many steps to make it happen. Okay, so this is 2. This is 1. This is Reshaper. And I have to specify which 3 mana. I just have to cast it. Then I want to activate this. I want it on my Matter Reshaper. What? Whatever. This spell can't be countered. Destroy all creatures. At least I'm drawing cards off of it. Triggered abilities. I don't care which one goes first. Alright, so I've got a power plant. I've got 1, 2, 3 for Ugin. Let's go ahead and do the Ugin thing. Let's deal damage to my opponent. And this is non-creature, so 1, 2, 3 for Orbs of Warding. And 1, 2, 3 for Thorn of Amethyst. And let's activate the Seagate Wreckage. 3. I have to specify where those are coming from. This game has taken forever, but it's been fun. So, 7. Let's see. I cannot afford to cast it. Cryptic Command. Seems pretty good. It'll only cost him 6 to cast. But he's got plenty of mana too. Just not as much as me. Teferi. Okay. I can't do anything about it. So he's going to probably do something with Ugin. Makes sense. Tapped out for Teferi and his Serum Visions. Someone had mentioned it to me the other day that Jace the Mind Sculptor is certainly obsolete behind Teferi in most of the decks, or at least a lot of the decks that would have wanted to play Jace the Mind Sculptor otherwise. But Teferi is that good. So, let's see. Eldrazi. 2, 6. The Endbringer. 1, 2, 3. Do I want to cast the Platinum Angel? I think that I might as well. And let's activate the Seagate Wreckage. There's another return. And let's put the Helm of the Host on the Endbringer. And the copy's going to get haste. Okay, I wish this would work automatically. I don't know how to make that different, but it's annoying. Copy of that. Choose attackers. Okay, 1 damage to any target. That's not quite enough to kill my opponent. My opponent is tapped out. I'm just going to attack directly. So I think I really like Helm of the Host in Tron. Okay, to the sideboard. I don't think that Platinum Angel has that much of a place in the deck. So my opponent also is probably going to bring in some Artifact Hate Who knows what's good for him. Hex Parasite's going to be good for Planeswalkers when those come out, as is the Phyrexian Revoker. Not a lot of permanents to worry about with the Ratchet Bomb. Orbs of Warding, I think one is fine for now. GPG is an interesting consideration, but I do think there's going to be enough artifact hate that it's not. But I might get to do so much stuff that I will get to use it. I don't know. So that one's out. Kozilek is probably less helpful. I'm not going to have the time to be able to work with it against this opponent. And then those were great. Those were great. That was great. I think what I'd dump here is just a spirit guide. Takes away a little bit of the explosiveness in my deck for crippling my opponent with stuff like Thorn of Amethyst and Lodestone Golem earlier, as early as possible. Oh, I have to actually drag it. Ta-da! I'm thinking. Another crap ton of lands. I can keep it though. I'll be on draw. Nice. We're putting Tron together early tonight. And then what's the big baddie that I can cast with Tron right away? Is it the Druid or the Orbs of Warding? Yep, there's that artifact hate. Phyrexian. Evoke. Enters. Choose a non-land card. Enters the battlefield. Choose an online card name. Activated abilities. Teferi. I think he's the hero of Dominaria. Maybe I should look it up before I pick. Oh man. That would be embarrassing. I don't have time to look it up. I'm just going to go with it because I'm going to die to the clock anyways and lose the match. But how great would it be if I picked the wrong Teferi? That's funny. It's my turn. I've got a Thorn of Amethyst, which is great. I don't want that. Huh. Okay. I just want to do it before, whatever. Won't attack with it. I just want to do it while they could still afford it. those watching at home, Teferi, Hero of Dominaria was the correct planeswalker. Let's go ahead with the Ghost Quarter. Ghost Quarter. It's only 4 mana. And 6 to cast Arms of Warding or Conduit of Ruin with my own Thorn of Amethyst slowing us down. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Thanks for watching. I hope you like the deck. I hope to get more videos up soon.